the stream. So I decided earlier on, well, a few days ago, of let's play a horror game at midnight because kind of I wanted to do a Halloween special. Although I did kind of a month-long Halloween special in a way of kind of, well, always doing a horror stream each week. I need to but I'll sort that out tomorrow. But yeah, and then so yeah, I thought, right, do Halloween special bit. I was like, actually no, can't do it on Halloween itself. So I thought I'll do it at midnight. Can't do it on the actual Halloween because Ian and my mum are going to be here. So I can't do it then. I don't want to kind of wake them up because it's a horror game. If you've seen one of my horror streams before, you know there's a good chance that I'm going to scream at it. And I don't think they want to be woken up at midnight to be screaming. Yeah. Especially as they probably have only had about 2 hours of sleep at that point. So it's like, okay, well if I can't do it at midnight, then I'll do it the opposite end of the day. So at midnight morning kind of thing. So it's just getting started into the day. On Saturday kind of I like to do the stream starting at 11:30. I was going to put for it to start at midnight, but then it wanted it to be on the next day and I thought, well, no precedent. It's Sunday, it's a Saturday. It all got confusing for me. So I was like, okay, so it was going to be kind of a 12 to 1 thing, an hour long. And it's like, well, if I'm starting at 11:30, then I might as well just go till 1 anyway. So we've got from kind of when I start it until 1 AM for me to hopefully not die due to a heart attack from this, but of me just playing horror game. I was gonna go into just however long I could handle it, but nope, I'm forcing myself to play till 1 AM. As it is, I've got the lights in my kitchen on, the lights in my mum's bedroom is on, the lights in the hallway is on, my bedroom lights are on, the conservatory I can see and is shut off, completely shut. Everything's in, kind of thing, doors completely shut. The only reason I haven't locked it is because I've got quite stiff. So everything is visible. So nothing in my surroundings should be able to jump scare me. Apart from my dog, who last time I checked was asleep. And when I last woke her up, she very much looked at me as though she might kill me if I woke her up again. So she's not being woken up for emotional support. So it's kind of, yeah, I'm in bed as well, kind of thing. So everything's set up for comfort. And then before we get into it, I've got another monster can on the go, with another code. So still Apex Legends. This time it is CHYYMXJV79. Again, I'm giving out these codes because I don't play Apex Legends. I don't plan to play it, so I might as well kind of say it in the stream. And then if you watch it, and if you're watching and you play the game, then you can use the codes. If not, oh well. So yeah, everything's set up for it. Last time we played this, we made it onto night 2, which was 3 weeks ago when we last played this. Couldn't get past the second night. I roughly remember the controls. It was between this one and the second one. And I've gone with the first one purely because the first one I made it about 45 minutes. And then either 45 minutes or the hour. Whereas the second one I didn't make it to 40 minutes. So yeah, I thought I'll have a better chance at surviving an hour with this one. Although if an hour in, so if at about half a minute or 30 minutes into the game, it gets too much for me, we will switch to Hello Neighbour. It will be a horror game the whole way through. If at if 30 minutes into the day I decide, nope, this is too much, then it will be Hello Neighbor instead. Which we're in the basement on that, so it's just as scary really for me at least. Okay, I've procrastinated as long as I can because I was supposed to start this 8 minutes ago and started the stream late because I forgot I was streaming and got stuck watching YouTube bits and some TikToks. Maybe, yeah. So, gonna get into it. Okay. I roughly remember what to do. But yeah, I kind of plan not to really sleep tonight. Okay. Let's do that. So they're all there.
Hello?
Sugar.
Hello? Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera views, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door light. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that. Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
I'm sorry, Chet, but I might not even make it an hour. If I was to check my heart rate, I reckon it would be well over 100 at the moment. One there. One there. Yeah, no, chat. We're giving ourselves one attempt at this, and then that's it. I am already going back on my promise of doing it till 1:30. But that is because I am. Yeah, we've got one attempt. If we don't make it, I am switching game. trying to focus on taking deep breaths at the moment. I am nearly having a heart attack. Look, I forgot about that one. Sugar. I am dead. I am dead. I've got 2 hours and 29%. Heck. Got my eyes closed. I can't handle this. I can't handle this game. I can't handle it. You know what? I'm staying like this. I'm going to hope that the battery lasts. They are just waiting for the battery to go. That is all they're doing. They're just waiting. Okay, I'm dead. I'm taking off the headset. Fucking heck. Okay. Shit, heck. I had my eyes closed. I peeked. I thought, you know what? Maybe he's kind of a spin and I've managed to miss it. And then he jumped. Okay. My neighbours are probably going to think I'm being killed or in danger. And the fact that they will just hear screams and nothing else. I They should have posted a note into their door, just like, oh yeah, don't mind the screams at nearly midnight, just playing horror game. They should have posted something to them. Oh well. Currently recovering. Because, yeah, I haven't got my watch on either. Oh, I can recover with a mini story bit, so... There's no way to change game volume, otherwise I'd just kind of mute the game whilst I talk. So we'll have the threatening game volume in the background. Actually, okay. The stream will go on pause in a moment. It'll come up with the pause screen. I think I know how to fix it. That bit. Alright. Okay, let's test that bit. Okay. That should be better now. Let's just bring the bits up on the phone. Because the phone is good like that. Okay, so I'm going to talk. Okay. Better now. Let's just bring the... Yep, okay. Thanks. Also checked it on phone. So yeah, on... This rate has Spotify on here, so that you would be listening to music and lower the game's volume, which is how I sorted it on here. It's the only way I know to sort out volume bits. So yeah, so with watch, something it does, well with my watch, is if you don't get it on charge within a certain amount of time of it going, oh yeah, I need charge, it deletes all your data, which is a terrible design feature, but they made it an actual part of the watch and something it's supposed to do. So what I'm going to be doing though is telling the Amazon people that it does also do it when it's got full charge, because then they'll class it as the watch is broken and I'm going to get a refund for it, because kind of they don't specify how long is too long. So it could be that you need to put it on charge within 5 minutes of it saying that it needs to go on charge. Which if it dies whilst I'm at work, or kind of during the night kind of thing, by the time I then get it on charge, it's already too late and it's lost a whole day's worth of data. Sometimes 2 days, depending on if I've uploaded it recently. So yeah, so I meant to do that today. I'll do it tomorrow. I've got until the 8th to get it off to them and claim for a refund. But yeah, I'm going to tell them that it does it when it's got full charge as well. Because that shouldn't be a design feature of, oh yeah, you have an unspecified amount of time to put it on charge or it dies. That should not be a design feature. Okay, I think I've calmed down enough to try again. Okay. Round 2. Round 2. Okay. It's first of all. That was quick. I've only just got into it and... They both moved. It's only just started. Why can't they just wait kind of an hour? Okay, I have decided one thing though. For my sanity, if by some miracle chance we do make it past night 2, I am not even going to attempt night 3. Okay, it's not letting me do the doors. It is not letting me do the doors. Oh, sugar. It is not letting me do the doors or anything on that side. I am spamming for the doors and the lights, and it is not letting me do them. Why do they make that a feature? That the door can be jammed? Do they expect people to have heart attacks whilst playing their game? Yeah, I'm not sleeping tonight. I'm just not sleeping. I'm gonna pull an all-nighter. There is no way that I will be able to sleep tonight after this. No way. I'm pulling an all-nighter. I'm going to be very tired tomorrow. But that is fine. Tomorrow is tomorrow, and it is a problem for future me. For current me, it means no sleep. Because this is... no. Oh, well, it will mean that I will be able to get several hours of... not grinding. Trying to think of the best word for it. Yeah, I didn't have the time on it though. It was kind of outside the door when it wouldn't let me turn on the light or close it. Just didn't have the time. So in the time it would have taken, it would have done it, not to mention checking on the other one to make sure it doesn't come out of its little cage. Which I'm calling the curtains a cage now for it, because it seems to fit it, so it can't go past the curtains if we're watching. So it's its own cage. I'm gonna put on my watch and take my heart rate after these 2 jump scare bits, and then do one directly after the next jump scare because we're going to get at least one more tonight. Is if I can find my watch, which I probably won't be able to. And if I can't, then, oh well, we just won't find out my heart rate bits. Because they say that a little fear is good for you. I say no. I say fear is a bad thing. Okay. Can't find the watch, so yep, we are just going watchless. Forget finding out heart rate, we're going watchless. I am 99% sure it's over 100 beats per minute. Well over 100. Okay. Phew. Oh. Okay, that bit's being weird. Just gonna rinse it up with phone quickly. These bits. So, that. Oh yeah, I've got a cut on my thumb. So an interesting story, because telling stories is actually quite calming. So, my mum wanted to do a special kind of Halloween decoration, to which I kind of was like, okay, slightly ish, but fine. So the decoration to do was with a jar, and she wanted me to colour it in, thinking, because we have a candle holder, or tea light candle holder, that has decoration bits on it, and I was like, she went, oh yeah, get some felt tips like with that one, and kind of do a design on it. So just like, yeah, that's not done with felt tips. That's done with special glass pins, kind of thing. Regular felt tips, either they just won't stay on, or they're kind of, either they won't go on it completely and will go crazy, or they will just kind of rub off easily. And she's like, we'll try it anyway and see how it looks. So I was like, okay. So I went and got a Sharpie, got a blue Sharpie and a yellow highlighter. Random colours. The yellow highlighter was to do the outline of the design that I wanted, so that way I knew kind of what it looked like, and then the Sharpie was a background, because a clear jar is going to let through a lot of light. And it's come out looking really good. It's kind of, it rubs off really easily, which is annoying, and I was supposed to colour in the rest of it, but oh well. So yeah, but we couldn't get it to light properly at first, so my mum suggested kind of taking off the metal casing, new view, round the tea light candle, which was like, seriously, why? And I was like, okay, well I know how to do it. So started doing that bit, went and cut it. As I was doing it, the metal part of it jammed up and hit my thumb, which caused the cut, which I noticed straight away, and it's done. I was shaking it around. She didn't notice until I started putting a plaster on it that I'd cut my thumb. We were right next to each other, and she just didn't notice. It's just like, seriously? I don't get her. Okay. Now that my heart rate isn't massively over 100, we can get into it, because I've then got another story for after the next jump scare. Yeah, I'm getting my stories lined up. So yeah, the point of that story is, be very careful when you're taking off the metal casing around the tea light candle. It's like, they seem as though they won't be that sharp, but they're actually quite sharp when they come to it. Okay. Attempt number 3. Attempt number 3. Okay, so that one's there. Oh, pity's sake. Why can't this give Why can't the game give a break? Why can't it? Oh, sugar, sugar, sugar. Okay, one's gone missing. Oh, nope, it's there. That's fine. I need to remember to use the arrow keys on this. Okay. Do a quick flash, even though I know where they are. I like how they put a little pumpkin up. It's nice that the game's managed to keep track of it being Halloween. Okay. Everything seems to be fine. We're still in the first hour of attempt number 3. And I've already lost 19%. Oh, sugar, sugar, sugar. One's gone missing, one's gone missing. Oh, no, it's there. Oh, for pity's sake. Why can't they choose one camera and stay in front of that camera? In fact, why do they have to... Happy Halloween! Why do they have to have a thirst for blood in the first place? Who in their right mind decided to make robots that came to life and want to kill people? So I know it's a game, but if someone came to me going, oh yeah, here's some robots we've made that come to life at night. Oh yeah, by the way, as a side effect, they do have the tendency to kill people. Yeah. I don't think I would allow the person to make them in the first place. I think I would probably have the robots destroyed and had the person sent to a loony bin. Even coming up with the idea. I think I would probably, if the person came to me with the idea for this game, I think I would probably have them sent to the loony bin. Just for thinking that it would be a good game. And also, I'm starting to get paranoid that that isn't kind of Bonnie. It's nice that, if it is, I'm glad she's staring at the camera for so long. But at the same time, I'm starting to get worried it isn't her. Oh. Okay, they're both on the move. I've lost. I'm on 46% for 4 hours. One's gone missing. One there. Bloody heck, I don't like that message. Oh, Bonnie's a boy. Okay. Okay, that's another thing. Who names a boy Bonnie? It might be a... say... disintegrating rabbit. But... who names a boy Bonnie? Bonnie is clearly kind of a... Okay. They are both missing. They could be in the room with no camera, but they are both missing. Two hours to go. Oh, one's there. One's in the toilet. Okay. Oh, that one wants to play as well. Well, no, you're too late. Two's a party, three's a crowd. Or did they not teach the animal the robots that? That one's still there. Okay, I am dead. Because I can't open the door. And I've only got one more. Love it. If the lights go out, I wonder, can Bunny kill me? If the power runs out. Or is it only Freddy? Because if it's Freddy, I might have a chance that I might be able to glitch it. Okay. Okay, I have got... Please switch to 6 AM before it gets there. Please switch. Okay, I had my eyes closed throughout all of that. And the laptop's delayed. Okay. I've got another 48 minutes of horror stream. Okay. Gonna have a little bit of a drink. Tell the next story. And then I think we might switch to some Hello Neighbor for a little bit. Because that scares me just as much as this. And then I think I'm gonna leave it a couple of weeks before I do anything else that's horror. Because so Ian wants to watch a horror movie. And I'm saying screw him. He can watch it at his house when it's just him. I ain't watching one. Even if he puts it on whilst he's here, I'm going to come into my room. I'm going to put my music on. And I'm just going to put several hours into Minecraft instead. Or just watch something else. I think the closest I'm going to get to a horror in the next couple of weeks is Squid Game. which I haven't watched yet because I thought it was a movie, and I was thinking, great, I'm gonna have to wait about a year or so until I can go watch it, because we never watch the movies when they come out in cinema. The only ones I've watched in cinema really, and made an effort to go and watch in cinema when they're there, is the How to Train Your Dragon films, because they're my favourite kind of movie set. So they're the only ones that I kind of go, oh okay, that's there, I must go and watch that in cinema. Okay, yeah, it's on my list to watch. It's been on there for a few days because they keep making reference to it in the streams that I watch, and a lot of kind of other YouTube bits I watch make references to it. So I know roughly what it is. I know it's kind of, you do the challenge, if you fail the challenge you die, you win, you survive. And I know about how there's a glass walkway challenge and a What's the Time Mr. Wolf themed challenge, and then one where you have to break the cookie without breaking kind of the rest of it, and that's it. So it's on my list to watch kind of thing, which is handy where it's on Netflix for my dad at least. So my dad shares my Netflix account with me, and he pays, as a result of that, he pays for my Netflix once every 2 months. It's kind of his agreements that he pays for it, he gets to use it. So kind of I've got a agreement in my head though, because I only really use my Netflix at the moment for watching the Heartland series, because kind of all the movies it's got on there I've seen, and the ones that I haven't, I'm just not interested in. So I only use it for the Heartland series. So all the other series I watched on there stopped. So it's very much, if they ever say, oh yeah, we're stopping Heartland, I'm then going to stop Netflix because I've got no other reason to keep it, really. So it's sure Merlin's on there, but I can find enough clips on YouTube to be able to piece together the episodes, to know what it's about, or to kind of remember it. And I can always kind of buy the series online if I really want to watch the episodes. But everything else, they started doing, and then they just stopped the bits, or they just didn't bother getting the rest in because they don't have the license agreements for it to be in the UK. Which is annoying, because then you search it up and it goes, oh yeah, we've got this, just not in your country. Which is, I hate that. I hate that about Netflix. But no, so I'm gonna try Squid Game. If I like it, then my dad gets, until kind of that bit stops. Well, that and Heartland stops of watching it. Because Heartland, I reckon its next series will be its last. It started off really good, and then they introduced new characters, and then they killed off one of the main characters, and two of their main characters. So it's really weird. So they play kind of what's now great granddad and granddad in there, kind of their characters, but the actual kind of the granddad character in real life is older than the great granddad by a couple of years. But in the series, he plays a character that's younger. But you wouldn't notice it. It's only where I've kind of searched stuff about it that I know it. Other than that, you would naturally assume the one that's actually younger is older. But no, yeah. So they killed off one of the main, and since then it's kind of, in a way, they're more or less repeating themselves. They've kind of given up on it and are just trying to redo it, and it's still good. But when they first started off, they had about 14-15 episodes per season. Now you're lucky if you get 8, and it takes them about 2 years, a year and a half towards 2 years to get them out. I think it's a year and a half, but then what with getting the license agreements, because it's filmed in Canada kind of thing, with getting the license agreements, it takes about 2 years to print out a series. And then it comes out, and the episodes are 40 minutes long. And within a day, I've watched the whole series. Because I very much, I binge it on the whole thing. At least when it was about 14, 15, I would watch. It would take me a couple of days. Sugar, I see something moving. Oh, no, that's my hand. Oh, for pity. I almost gave myself another heart attack. Okay. No, we're gonna give this one more attempt. Because then that will take us around to the 1/2 mark. Which will be roughly where I said I would go anyway. So, one more attempt. We're gonna hope. We're gonna hope that it works this time. Let's get straight into this bit. So, here's away, and then 3 are there. Alright. 5 and 3 and 2 and 1 and check. All still there. I think I might do kind of. I was gonna say 10 seconds, but I'm not sure on the timings. Okay. And check. Because I don't want to just stare at the security cameras the whole night. Sugar, sugar, sugar. One's gone missing. Oh. Seriously, you've gone straight to cam 3? Why? That takes even longer. Why go straight to cam 3? Is it not like cam 5 anymore? Oh. Duck's on the move. Oh, sugar, sugar, sugar. Okay. He's just round the corner from me. When will they learn? I don't want to play games with them. I just want them to leave me alone. I really don't like that. It flashing up its time. I really don't like that. Pity's sake, the door. Fuck! Okay, yeah. We're going to Hello Neighbor. You know, I'm starting to think that Bonnie jams the door just so that it can come and kill you. Because it was only where it twice, both the times it's killed us has been when the door's been jammed. So I think that's it, kind of there and entering the room. And it's like, oh no, you can't shut it because it's being used. Okay. Yeah, we're going to Hello Neighbor. This is... Oh yeah, it's not or not. I haven't tested out if whilst kind of the screen it's got up is on, whether or not you can hear me on it. Oh, but the game's loading. There we go. So yeah, I don't know if you could hear me just now whilst it had kind of the pause screen up. So what that does is, if I'm on the home screen or on the Twitch screen, it brings up that bit, which I don't know why it does that. I can understand on the Twitch screen, but I don't know why it does it on the home screen. So yeah, so got no idea if you can hear me on that bit or not. So we are going into... Okay, it's not going to change it. I will edit the stream info so that it's in the right category, because I don't want Twitch to tell me off. Okay, so I'll wait for this to load because it's going slowly. Oh, okay, but I don't particularly care if people see my account name on here. I don't really know how friend bits work on the Xbox. Twitch, let's work. First time laptop. Oh, okay. I didn't think anyone could. So what I was saying was it was taken, like, didn't load at first. So it'll be just my luck that it turns out it needs an update. Which thankfully it doesn't. It would be my luck that, oh yeah, go to play it and needs an update. Okay. So this is deciding to load slowly through the laptop. Laptop's deciding it wants to have take its own time. Which means we're going to start playing and then I'll probably stop about a minute into it to update the category properly. Because the laptop's deciding to go slowly. So if you didn't see the last bit, finally figured out with the keys that I was just pressing the wrong button. Which was typical of me to actually just press the wrong button. So I think I kept trying to use right click on them and it was left button kind of thing. Or right button instead of left button, or left. More or less, I was doing the one button and it's kind of, they unlocked it. We went down into the basement, which is terrifying, and we've discovered that the neighbour has enough money to invest in tons of glue and tons of tomatoes and tons of traps. He doesn't have enough money to invest in good quality lighting. He also has several TVs, but bad lighting. So he clearly needs to see a money expert, or just someone with money sense, to tell him that he needs to get better lighting before he does anything else. But I think in the if I remember correctly, and then kind of, I think it's kind of second act bit. Oh, there's 4 acts, but it's either the next one or the one after, but in one of the future acts, there's one that he kind of builds on. So he has money to eventually build a roller coaster, but not get good quality lighting. Anyway, so we're going to continue this bit. Oh, and we've got a torch. Oh, seriously? It's put us here? I did so much exploring. But at least we got to keep our stuff. So we've got a torch, a can, a chair. Well, torch, can and 2 chairs. Oh, and I think there's a robot thing that goes around. Right, so right button's the action button. Oh, I can turn off the torch. Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought that was always on kind of thing. Okay. And then if I do this bit and boom. So that's throw. And then hold right button to grab it. I think this glows. Either that or it's a torch. Let's see. Oh, it was the torch. Okay. Alright, we're going through to the dodgy room. Whilst the laptop is still loading. And they say midnight internet is supposed to be good. So we've got our dodgy room that we woke up in. Because this is very dodgy, having a bunch of candles and cans. And fake pictures of the outside. I don't know if I like having the torch. That's the lights. Okay. We're gonna jump into here. Alright, so from what I've seen, this part of it is a giant maze. Will it, or has it done it for me? No, it's still saying I'm in the wrong category. Nope. God, I didn't mean to do that, Tritch. Okay, it's loading now. Partially. There we go. And save it. Okay, we're in the right category now. So yeah. Oh, sugar, sugar, sugar. I just saw the neighbour. I'm gonna... Let's do this. And put that about there. Okay. It's a little bit too loud. We'll put it down to 70. Oh, there's the neighbour. So he definitely knows we broke out of the room. He doesn't know where we are. But he knows we broke out of the room at least. Uh-oh. Our torch is on, I think. That, or it's his torch. We're gonna stay in here until he goes away. I can still hear him, so that means he's close. Yeah, what if he's scared of us? We've got a strange neighbour. Okay. I can still hear his music. We're gonna take a chance. Oh, he's just there. We're trapped. We are very much just trapped. Because his guard's in that room. And we need to go through that room to get anywhere. Why, neighbour? Alright, I'm gonna let him catch us, see if it does anything, see if it unlocks anything. Or maybe not. We might be able to hop from place to place.
Yes, what is it? My name is Elvis. Harry Jarvis. We're from the Morning Chronicle. I wonder where you're coming from. Well, I am rather busy. I was going to move right along to my regular.
Walking back and forth.
I haven't gotten around to giving a straight answer.
Okay. Okay. We are going to be well, I keep saying the one word for it. Wardrobe hopping for a little bit. Purely because it's kind of the safest way to get around. Unless you think he knows we come this way. Because I can hear his music again. And I thought we were far enough away that we wouldn't be able to hear it. Okay.
Охей, я мир дорогие, bardzo жалапывать на мой накал.
I hate the bloody mannequins. If the neighbour doesn't give me a heart attack, the mannequins will. I have watched too many things where the mannequins come to life and kill people. Way too many things. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're gonna let him catch us. We're gonna find him and let him catch us. Okay, so he catches you. And it just resets you. Any chance? Oh. And no, he's locked us back down here. Great. Okay. That's fine. Okay, I am just going to do something quickly. I'm gonna put down my screen. Okay. No, I'm not going to do that actually. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, I was just searching out a guide for this, but no, I've changed my mind. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually try another time to get through it. We're gonna take the trash can. Maybe we need to throw something metal at. Or metal at it. This looks like a plane engine. Okay. I forgot that's how we get out. Because that bit is very much locked. be.
Professor McFarland? Yes, what is it? And my name is Ellison.
I saw the neighbor.
From the Morning Chronicle. I wonder if we could come in for a minute. Well, I am rather busy. Now he's going to move like right along with the record.
Okay.
Good to see you here. Great. Where are you stationed? I haven't gotten around to giving a straight answer to that one in 4 months. You're clear as you know already. I'm exactly...
You know, I'm using walkthrough. Screw of doing this the proper way.
Why?
I am doing walkthrough. Okay, so
Professor McFarland? Yes, what is it? And my name is Ellison. This is Harry Jarvis. We're from the Morning Chronicle. I wonder if we could come in for a minute. Well, I am rather busy. Now he's going to move like right along with the record. Great. Where are you stationed? I haven't gotten around to giving a straight answer to that one in 4 months. You're clear as you know already.
oh,
I'm executive Comcast.
okay.
Comcast? Yeah. Like why? Don't blame me for your orders.
So I've done the wrong thing completely, apparently.
Mac, why do you... Professor McFarland? Yes, what is it?
Okay, so apparently we're not supposed to flip this yet. Apparently that's supposed to be down. And what we instead need to do is look for a mannequin. Okay, so right. Okay, now I'm just getting confused. It said about not. Okay.
Окей, ями дорогие, варто жалапывать на мой накал. Лічиться. І сьогодні ростует річная, зибловличная дося по габзонам, тенеля в шаном родоке. І маса рахуше вонистеє тише сидя, тельная вагатшина досня очевнание нойвы за заносимость. Род полисы, шумество и отгави робки взоран рептайли. И чохит, чапти тев суетями нойву пьют.
New plan.
Рокоты поливали форк за йосу танур и гвоздь йомен.
Let's see what YouTube has to say about this. I want to be able to say we've completed the game today. That will make this whole pain bit worth it, to say that we've completed the game. So if that means searching up how to complete the game, then that is what we're going to do. Okay, so he's in that bit. You can look through the peephole apparently, but oh well. Okay, so fix that. Move the other chair. Well, we'll move all the chairs apparently. Okay. I know our next plan. And okay, so the guide I'm using is by GTX HD Gamer, and kind of I've had the video bit on mute, but I'm using their guide of how to do it. Alright. Oh, we can hear him. We're definitely not going now, as soon as he's close by then. Okay. Right, so we go through here. Okay, so this might take us several attempts. Okay, chat, this is going to take us several attempts. But at least I'm quite sure it doesn't put the door back or the chair back. Wait, seriously? He can get into the spawn room. How are you supposed to defend against that? If he can get into there? Oh, my dog's decided to wake up. I think he's on the other side of the door. We are actually trapped. He is literally on the other side of the door. Okay. You'd think the game would make a little bit of a bigger area that you can't go through, because otherwise you do get trapped in this corridor if he makes it into there. Okay, no. We're not gonna save it. We're gonna try it again, because it's currently saved. It would be saved glitched. Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah. It's a couple minutes early that we'll kind of end, well, that I'm ending it. And that is because I can't take any more horror for the night. Let's just go to that bit. Okay. Game volume's down. My volume bit's up. Yeah, that's our midnight horror stream. Bloody heck. That was utterly terrifying. probably going to do the same next year. I am so glad I don't have work tomorrow. Don't have it till Monday. Yeah, that's the midnight bit. I do plan to stay up all night, but well, I did plan, but now I'm thinking I might try and get to sleep. And if I have a nightmare, then stay up the rest of the night. At least that way I can say to my phone and my mum that I've had some sleep. And my church that I've had some sleep. Because my church seemed to care more about my sleep schedule than my mum. She kind of cares about it in a way of I'm up all night. And it keeps her up at times when she's here. But my church see it as I'm old enough to know what's good for me and kind of I can do what I want, but at the same time they're slightly worried because obviously they don't want me to be sleep deprived. So yeah. Thank you to anyone who stayed watching. Anything. And to Twitch people that are either watching or listening. It's nice to know someone's listening. And even if you're not kind of watching it live, and you're watching it kind of as a VOD, that's nice as well. It's nice to know that someone's listening to what I have to say. Kind of thing. Whether it's live or not. So that will be it. I'll see what's going on. I want to say tomorrow, but later on today. Happy Halloween to anyone who's still watching. If you're still watching and in the UK, then I recommend going to sleep. Which is very hypocritical of me because I'm going to have trouble getting to sleep. But I do recommend it. You don't have to though. Just kind of, if you've been having several late nights, then do. But you don't have to because I won't be going to sleep for a little while. So I'm not going to... Well, I physically can't force you to go to sleep because I can't come and force you to. But even then I wouldn't, because that wouldn't be right of me to make you do something and then not do it myself. So yeah. Oh, before I go actually, so something I saw earlier. They released the new kind of teams for MCC Rising. And it's got a lot of questions on my head. So at first, because it was... So Tommy put thinking about SBI. To which I was then started thinking, okay, has he confirmed 4 out of 4 SBI kind of thing? Are they all going to be there? My watch has finished it. Okay, so my phone's told me that it's going to take another 3 hours to charge at 19%. Seriously, fine. But fine. So yeah, so... It was like, yeah. So I was thinking, oh, okay. And it's like, okay, are they doing 4 of 4 because he's kind of cured the cancer bit and to celebrate? And then I thought, hey, actually, what if it's the one way? What if it's going to be his last one? Kind of thing. Because he used to do MCC a lot and then he hasn't done any of the season 2 bits. I think he did one potentially, but no, I don't think he's done any actually. But no, and then they brought out the team today. And it's 3 of 4 SBI. Which has just left more questions. Which I don't want to ask because the person they've got instead of him, Tubbo, he's a really kind person. You can tell from his streams he's really kind. And I don't want to give off the impression that I'm one of the fans who is upset that it's him there. I'm kind of shocked that it's him and not 4 out of 4, especially as we were promised that for MCC Rising it would... No, not MCC Rising, MCC All-Stars, that it would be 4 SBI. We were promised that ages ago. So I don't want to come across as one of the fans that kind of doesn't like that he's there. I'm just shocked that he's there and Techno isn't, kind of thing. But I like Tubbo as a streamer. But it's then that gave me the questions of, well, okay, is he not relevant? So has he told MCC that he's never doing another one again? Or is he not well enough to do it? And I think all it's done is leave more questions, which I want to ask the streamers. But I don't know to come across as the type of fan that's toxic, or the type of fan that wants to know too much about their personal life. So it's just, okay, sit here quietly and just kind of let it play out. And if we're supposed to know, they'll tell us. If not, they won't. It's just like, when will they tell us? Please, could they tell us soon? But no, so yeah. Anyway, if there is time later on, so say if I get told that my mum's coming back, say kind of 2:30ish, and I'm going to be back about 12ish, then I'll do a short Minecraft stream. It'll be Minecraft Dungeons, if possible. If not, I will next be live tomorrow morning, where we'll do a Minecraft Dungeons. No, we'll do some villager trading. Do some regular Minecraft. Next Saturday will be Minecraft Dungeons. And yeah. Because I've got 12 till 5:30 all of next week. Or for kind of Monday to Friday next week. Which I'm not looking forward to. Kind of thing. In a way... No, there's a topic for not 1am me that is tired. That is a topic for Awake Me. Because it's a slightly controversial topic. And I kind of... It's one of those ones where I don't want to talk about it with only half my brain cells being awake and active. Kind of thing. I want to be able to talk... It's better talked about when I am completely wide awake. So yes, anyway. Thank you for watching and listening, whether you're forced to watch and listen to this, or whether you choose to, whether you watch it live, or as a VOD. Just whenever you watch it, thanks. It's nice that I feel like I can get my thoughts out and kind of that people want to listen to them. Because it doesn't feel like that a lot of the time. A lot of the time I tell myself my thoughts aren't worth it. It's kind of... This is something I'm going to regret later, but yeah. A lot of the time I end up telling myself, nope, you haven't got time for these, you can think about them later. Except the later never comes. Each time it starts to come around, I tell myself the same message of, nope, can't think about this now. Haven't got time for it. Can think about it later. Which normally they do come around as I'm running late for something, so I physically actually don't have time because I need to focus on getting there. But a lot of the time it's because they are kind of upsetting thoughts. So then I go, nope, haven't got time for this, and I do push it down. But where that kind of started out on just upsetting thoughts, it's gone on every thought. Kind of thing. When I'm running late for something, the only thought I'm allowed to think is, if your legs are ready to kill you, you're not going fast enough. Because the more your legs hurt, the slower you walk. So then you're not going fast enough. And I chose legs for that rather than feet because your feet hurt per amount of steps, whereas your legs hurt by speed and duration. So it's kind of, if you're not used to walking, then you could do 5,000 steps kind of thing. Over several hours. Yeah, I don't know. I'm half asleep and ruining my analogies. More or less, legs makes it fairer. And I need to actually end because it's now 1:10. And I'm hoping I won't have any nightmares. So yeah. I will... Oh, actually, just gonna do something quickly. Okay, so yeah, so seeing as it doesn't show it on the thing, so my Xbox name is T333. More or less, my name here that you see kind of thing on Hello Neighbor, that is my Xbox name. If you want to send me kind of friend request bit on Xbox, if you send it and then perhaps send a message with it saying, oh yeah, I came from stream, kind of thing, or accept it. I'm not going to be sending any messages, and I can't promise if you send me one, I will reply. At least not straight away. It will probably be a couple of days. Anything. If you send anything that is weird or kind of abusive, weird or mean, then I will just block you. Because that's my policy for it on here. If you're going to be awful human beings, then I will block you. Because I don't need that when I'm on here the majority of the day. I don't need toxic people on here. So far, it's kind of, and then if you end up being friends to be on here, if you want to join the Minecraft world, just send a quick kind of, hi, can I join? Before joining, just in case, because if I'm doing something where people can't know about it yet, then I can say, no, sorry, not today. Kind of thing. Don't just join the world. I find it slightly weird. Anyway. So yeah. If you're watching this at night, have a nice sleep. In the day, I hope you have a nice day. And that you enjoy your day, kind of thing. Anyway, goodbye.